At 3:14 in the morning, you open your eyes. The room is exactly as you left it, and yet something has shifted. A cold clarity settles in, the kind that turns small worries into declarations. You check the time, feel your pulse tick upward, and reach instinctively for your phone, certain that something has gone wrong. Nothing has. In the early 2000s, a historian named A. Roger Ekirch sat for more than a decade inside archives across England, buried in probate records, diaries, and court testimonies that predated gaslight, let alone electricity. He wasn't hunting for anything related to sleep, but the same phrase kept surfacing, unremarked upon, as if every reader already understood it. First, sleep. Then, later, second sleep. Nobody explained the term because nobody needed to. It was simply how the night worked. Between the two sleeps stretched an hour, sometimes two, of quiet consciousness, what some communities called the watch. People prayed in it. They spoke low words to a spouse beside dying coals. They stepped outside into villages gone completely dark and let their thoughts run without shame. Ekirch's find sat for years as a historical curiosity until a neuroscientist named Thomas Ware decided to test it. In a National Institutes of Health lab, he sealed volunteers into 14 hours of darkness a night, stripped of every artificial light for a month straight. Their sleep at first behaved the way modern sleep always does, one long, unbroken stretch. Then, gradually, it split. A period of sleep, a calm interval of wakefulness, another period of sleep. The exact rhythm Ekirch had unearthed from 300-year-old letters reassembled itself unprompted the moment the light disappeared. Which raises the uncomfortable question, what if your 3 a.m. eyes opening isn't a malfunction at all? What if it's the oldest software your body owns, quietly running the moment conditions allow it? Not every population agrees, and that matters. When sleep researcher Jerome Siegel studied the Hadza, the San, and the Tsimane, 3 societies still living largely without electric light, he found something else entirely. Short, single-block nights, late fires, no clean segmentation at all. Human sleep, it turns out, was never one fixed architecture. It bent to light, safety, and the people around you. What stayed constant wasn't the shape, it was permission. Permission to be awake in the dark without panic. Your ancestors didn't reach for anything when the watch began. They simply existed inside it. You reach for a screen, and the glow convinces your cortex that morning has already arrived, erasing the very window built for stillness. So tonight, if you wake somewhere between midnight and dawn, and the house feels unnaturally quiet, consider leaving the phone where it lies. That hour might not be a symptom. It might be a room in you, built long before electricity ever existed. One your ancestors visited nearly every night of their lives, and one you were never actually meant to fear.